Hello, hello, and welcome to the live stream. My name is Pamela Stewart, and I'm an author of young adult science fiction and fantasy. And today, we're going to sprint. We're going to sprint like we mean it. We're going to sprint. We're going to sprint like we mean it. I like to make up songs. And that is my friend Oliver. He did not show up in the last live stream, so I think he's going to be extra present this time. First, I had a great week. It seems like, honestly, I blinked my eyes and a whole week has gone by yet again. But I got a lot done. Hey, Anna, how are you? Good to see you. I have started the process of finding a narrator for Conscript. And oh my God, it is so exciting. I probably have 10. Hello. Brooks, good to see you. Brooks with kittens. Okay, well, I have a kitten, and he's going to make himself known. So his name is Oliver, and we can just have to tune him out a little bit until he calms down. He's feeling his oats today. Well, hello, Miss Xanthi. How are you today? It's so good to see you. Yes, he's going to serenade us because he didn't come to the last live stream, so he felt like he missed out. He's going to present himself pretty strongly. So I was kind of surprised I got so many auditions for Conscript, to be honest with you. Oh, hey, Cassie, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Always. I had about 10 different auditions so far and like more coming in. Oh, I didn't know Petunia was around. Okay, good to know. Yeah, she's probably running from Oliver. Probably. This is my life. This is my closed-in life, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. But little Oliver needs to chill. So of the auditions, I was very excited by one of them so far. There's like 4 I still need to listen to, and honestly, it's such a hard choice because they're all so very good and they're so emotive, and I'm just really happy to have my stuff actually being performed. Like I'm an okay reader, but I wouldn't say I'm a dramatic performer. And there's a definite difference between someone performing your work and you just reading it aloud. I wish I should have went ahead and did the catnap, but hindsight is 2020. All right, and just for those of you who were here last week, I got my goal, and my prize was to get a Star Trek Discovery T-shirt. And then look, see, I'm in the command training, but it's all backwards. Okay, here I'm in the command training program with little Miss Commander Tilly, and I'm so excited because I'm a geek and I love it. So that's been my 2 big things this week is the narration and getting my brand new spanking T-shirt. I'm also watching season 2 of Discovery. Has anyone out there watched Discovery or plan to watch Discovery? Because if not, you need to. I'm starting season 2, and I'm very attached to Captain Pike already, which I didn't think I would like someone coming back from the old series into the new series. But he's very charismatic, and I'm enjoying his lighter sense of humor. So, because the Discovery can be very dark, the first season was very dark and had a very hard arc, and like we had characters die and everything in the first season. So having this light, upbeat first episode in the next season has been very uplifting. So how are y'all doing today? I see some people are sleepy. Some people are just excited to get started. So my drink of choice today in my Wonder Woman mug is just a diet pop because it's too hot to drink tea right now. I did have some tea this morning, but I'm back on the cola for the afternoon. Any teas out there, hot chocolates? I know some of you brave souls are probably drinking coffee because I can't have coffee this late in the afternoon or I get like, oh. All right, so this live stream, I'm going to encourage anyone who's starting a new project to just let your imagination play, because that's the hard part, I think. And when I first started writing, it was trying to get started. Like, where is the perfect place to start? I was constantly worried that I was going to, I had to have the perfect beginning, the perfect first line. And that is so stifling. So what my suggestion is for people who are starting either a screenplay or even a short story is sometimes you just got to let the... Yeah, I wish I was like you, Shelby. I wish I could drink coffee all the time, because it is my drink of choice forever and always. So don't stifle yourself when you're starting a new project and try to be perfect and try to find the perfect first line, because honestly, I've finished a whole first draft and had to go back and totally rewrite the beginning. And more when you know the characters and you know where the story for sure is going to end, then you can kind of mirror that in the beginning when you go back to your edit. So don't stop yourself from moving forward. Just get those projects started. Just start writing something. Maybe do a character study. Just try to dig into them and see what arc they might want to tell. Or then I think the things start coming to you. Once you allow the muse to play a little bit, then you start getting more ideas. All right. Another thing that I have been doing, I mean, I seem like I had a busy week. I'm still working on Mark Dawson's class. And for those of you who don't know, he is an indie writer who has a very famous ads for authors class that is proven to have a lot of success with different indie writers. I've been trying some of the techniques. I just finished the Facebook section, the very first Facebook section, which I did not realize how big this whole lesson and this whole like plan was for ads for authors. I thought it was just the Facebook part, but there's BookBub and there's YouTube and there's advanced Facebook ads. So I don't know. I think it might take me like 6 months to get through all of this and actually implement it all while I'm still working and writing all the time, because in my mind, you have to be writing. Yeah, I'll probably put a link up there if anyone's interested or you are curious about Mark Dawson's class. I highly recommend him. Some of his stuff is easy to look up online. Like, he has a lot of free classes that he gives out just to kind of give you a taste. But when you actually get into the class, he goes deep into it. And if you need step-by-step instructions on some things, he's very, very good at doing that, because that's one of the things that also limited me from doing like Facebook ads. And it limited me from even trying some different things. I was so scared I was going to lose money, but he guides you through the process very clearly. So I do recommend his stuff, and I will link to it later if you guys are curious. All right. What's everyone working on tonight? Got your projects? I am just doing the fine edit for Cadet. I've sent out a big, huge section to my beta readers, and now I'm going back to the beginning and just cleaning up until I can get the feedback of any major changes I might make, which I don't think, hopefully, fingers crossed, that there'll be major changes that I'll need to make. I'm just kind of cleaning up the language. I did a lot of this with dictation, so there's a lot of forgotten articles and verbs not in the past tense and little things that don't pop up whenever you're doing spell check, and some of the grammar checks don't get when you're using present tense rather than past tense. Oh no. Oh, Books with Kittens. I love your name, by the way. The first draft is so hard. You know what? Just feel it. I have to feel everything with my characters. So just I know it's actually daunting, and I don't like actually hurting my characters, but then I think the only way they can grow or the only way they can get to the other side and to the end is for us to kind of put the heat to them. It's like putting heat on elements and then making them into metal. So you're trying to make a good story and you're trying to improve their existence as characters and you're trying to make something that's going to really touch people. So keep that in mind, just dig into it and feel it with them and let it help you grow as a person too. And wow, I'm going esoteric, but writing means a lot to me. And when I write, I leave it all on the keyboard, as it were. I like to show my emotions and share them. Yay! First draft. I love fantasy more than I can say. You have to send me a link to your book when it's available because I'm super duper excited. 70K. You are so close. I am. So Shelby, I am got chills for you. That's just like, yay. So excited. The finish is the best feeling because when you're in those doldrum middles, it is so hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But when you start feeling the end coming, that's the good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I like to do 15 minutes to warm up, and then we can talk about the different time periods afterwards. So let me get this timer. I think I'm not going to jinx myself by saying I understand exactly how to do this, but give me a second. All right. Oh my God. I totally did it. All right. Get your drinks ready. Crack them knuckles. Make sure your cats are well drugged. Think about what your next scene's going to be because it's easier to think about your next scene now. Then you do even a sentence of what you're going to write before you start. And go! So, how did everyone do? Show me a number. Show me your numbers. I basically, since I'm doing editing, I had to get myself set up, and I'm culling through looking for missing words and, fixing some verbs, trying to be less verbose, because my book is 150,000 words and it needs not to be. It needs to be much smaller. So I'm looking to cut without hurting the story. It's not as easy as it would seem because I like my words. How did that emotional scene go, Shelby? Was that? Oh, that was Books with Kittens. Okay. Books with Kittens. You had an emotional scene that you had to rate. Yay, Shelby. Well done. 15 minutes, 441 words. That is freaking amazing. Well done. Well done. And then welcome, Miss Brenda. And she's editing. All right. Tighten. That is the hardest thing without losing the story. Actually, it makes it better in the end for the readers, especially because you're not getting bogged down with the things that are unnecessary to the story. 300 is very, very well done. And I understand that. And next time we'll go a little longer if everyone's down. If everyone's down to clown, we can maybe go 20, 25 minutes. I don't think we've ever done a 25-minute-er. So we might be pushing the excitement level up another notch. Gonna raise the bar. It's hard writing, but I like having people there to encourage me, especially today because I was running from the time I woke up. I had an impromptu D&D session last night. I'm not going to mention any names. They might be present at the live stream. And it was a lot of fun. But it threw me behind a little bit. And then today I had to catch up on some things. I had to get my newsletter out first thing. And then I was looking into Audible and trying to get my narrator situation sorted because I've never done this process before. So I'm learning as I go. And then I had a wonderful critique session with one of my favorite critique partners. And she gave me some feedback. I'm still just scratching the surface of the beginning. And I suggest if you don't have a critique partner or a trusted person to read, look in places like here, like when we're doing the live streams, when the other author tubers are also doing them. Find the people that are encouraging and they might be writing the same genre as you. I mean, they could be in different genres, true, but I think they'll understand you more, maybe at least if they have a love of it. So if they love fantasy and they seem to be a careful reader, see if they'll be willing to look at some of your stuff. I mean, we're just all on the same journey here. And we're all trying to make our writing better. And it never hurt to give it a try. I mean, just share one chapter and see if I've tried partners that didn't work out, and I've tried partners that did. And mostly, I like partners who are honest and give you reasons why they feel the way they do, and they give you maybe some ideas for improvement. And they don't just automatically bash your work or say something, you should get a day job, or something terrible like that. Because we're all on this writer's journey together. And I don't see it as a competition. I see it as a step up for everybody, and everyone's encouraging everybody. This is a good community if we make it that way. God, I'm feeling very. I feel like maybe it's my disco T-shirt. It's my Star Trek Discovery. I feel like for doing a captain's speech and encouraging all the people out there. Okay, so books-wise, I've been reading, or I have just downloaded the new Hunger Games book. Oh my God, guys. It feels like it's 2008 again. Like we're getting a new Hunger Games book and then Guilty as Charged, but I'm actually looking forward to the Midnight Sun book. And I know it's a terrible series, and I love parts of it, and it really is not the best written thing ever. I read it was Cotton Candy, and I really want to know Edward's point of view, and I was totally upset whenever they never published Midnight Sun. So I feel like we've kind of like what's happening? Why are we going back to 2008? Like, wasn't there new? Yay, positive vibes. Yeah, the weather is part of the reason, but I'm feeling encouraging. I'm feeling happy. I think this is like Gandalf said, this is the turn of the tide. And that's a reference to Lord of the Rings. But yeah, I just got the new Hunger Games book and Audible from Overdrive, and I'm going to go on lots of runs and walks just so I can listen to hear what's happening. Yeah, another fam. Team Edward all the way. I even had a t-shirt. And my t-shirt said, Edward might be cool, but Jacob is hot. Oh, is it huge? I downloaded it, so I don't know. I haven't looked. I like her writing style, and I think that she's an excellent, Suzanne Collins is an excellent writer. So it took me a hot minute to get in. Like, I'm a slow reader, plus I work a lot at my day job. So it's been hard for me to have time to fun read. Just like me. No, just kidding. I'm not, but that's actually fun because I don't know how much, if she can stay in that world any longer. So I'm going to take what I can get. And I think it's very interesting. She has a way of making dramatic characters that really affect you. In fact, I'd say between Suzanne Collins writing Hunger Games and Stephanie Meyer writing Twilight, that's one of the things that actually pushed me to become a professional writer. Holy crap. That is a big book. I've read Game of Thrones, so I'm not deterred, but that's a lot for a young adult book. That's a big ass book. It's a thick book. Oh my God. Oh, you guys. Yeah, I'd say between the Hunger Games and Twilight, those were the two that said to me, you can strive for something good in young adult, which is what I've always wanted to write. Books that I would have liked when I was a teenager. And Twilight made it feel accessible, if you know what I mean. It made it feel like there was a way of entering the market without having to write a purely literary perfect book. So, I mean, I was writing from a young age, but it's when I started really at 2008 is when I really got serious and started taking classes and going to critique groups and getting down to brass tacks. We like to have the young crowd. It keeps us healthy and hopping and with hip and happening, yo. Isn't like, no. I don't know how to do that. I shouldn't be doing that. It's probably bad. Okay, well, that's my last attempt at trying to be any form of cool. I'm a Star Trek nerd when it comes down to it. I am Tilly. If you've watched Star Trek Discovery, my spirit animal is Commander Tilly. That is me 110%. All right, I'm yammered. We've got our numbers, and I am proud of all of you who are here tonight and doing the hard work. And I think we're going to go for it, unless somebody they just can't, and they say, no, this is too much. I need to get deep into these edits because I've not gotten anything done today. This is it. So I think 25 minutes. Are we going to do it? 25 minutes? Okay. I'm going to set that timer if I don't mess it up. Let's see. 55 minutes. Bam-a-lam, ding-dong. Ooh. Okay. Hopefully you've had a chance to go and refill your mugs. If not, do so at this time. I have not. If I am scraped for a second, that would be what I was doing. I do have backup water, so I'm good. Because it's going to be a long one. And I want you guys to commit to the 25 minutes. It's less than a sitcom. If you can watch an episode of Friends, you can do the next sprint with me. And I guarantee you, if you stay focused, you will get work done. I'm really excited to look at your numbers when this is over. So, whoo. All right. Get ready. On your mark. Get set. Sprint! Okay, keyboards down. Eyes on your own paper, children. No. How did everyone do? I thought the 25-minuter was fantastic. I got a lot done, actually. I probably got half a chapter, kind of fine edited, and yanked out some words. I can't tell you how many because I didn't track that. But I feel like I did a good amount. Everyone's writing their emotional and fantasy and romance. Share your numbers. And even if you're watching this later and sprinting with us, leave your numbers because I check my messages and I will come by and give you 2 thumbs and a hearty handshake. You know, maybe a crown, virtual crown. I will give you a virtual crown should you comment at a later time. Oh my gosh. All right. It's so much easier to get into it after you've let yourself kind of sink into the story a little. But I also noticed that my productivity starts dipping off at the end. I think I need to build up stamina for these longer sprints, but it was good. It was good. And I do better work if I take little breaks like this and chat with y'all, see how we're all doing. Woo! Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. I hope you're not crying over there. I will send you some virtual tissues. Holy guacamole, 25 minutes. That is a really good number. Honestly, that is over 1,000 words an hour pace. That's ridiculously good. I am so happy for you. And you have books and kittens and words. What else could you possibly want? Yeah. Woo! Celebrate, everybody. Celebrate. Everyone digging into their projects. Pretty hardcore. So what do you guys think of sad? And I was thinking after the Hunger Games conversation that, you know, how did you feel about the end of the Hunger Games? Like, I actually felt like it was bittersweet because of, if you've not read the Hunger Games by now, I have no hope for you. So there will be spoilers. Turn away now. Whoop, whoop. Go, Shelby. Go, Shelby. It's your birthday. It's probably not your birthday, but you got double thumbs up. Wonder Woman would be very proud of you because you are wonder to behold. Yes, and the corny mom jokes are for free. No additional cost. Good job. That's a good pace. That's a good pace. You're getting those words in. Okay, so endings. I really like happy endings, or at least leaning towards happy endings. The Hunger Games I was okay with. There's some, like the Divergent series, I didn't care for the ending. In fact, the whole last book gave me some issues. I liked Veronica Roth's voice, and I liked Triss as a main character, but the ending didn't hit for me. It wasn't very, in my mind. I'm sure that you have different opinions out there, and that's fair. But when I go to fiction, I want things to be a little more uplifting and happy and kind of give me hope. That's fair. And I appreciated Mockingjay more than I thought I would because, you know, the ending I think it showed how useless war is. And I think it had to end that way. And then we still got a little pop of happiness. So I don't think it was weird. And I think just people had really weird expectations. I thought she did a good job. And if I can tie up my series as nicely as that was tied up, then I will consider myself a success. But now I'm still writing book 2 with my second series. My first series, I think, ended pretty well. It was on an up note for sure. It was about an android and his teenage girlfriend and their adventures, and it was quite the ride. But I found there wasn't a big market for those books, so now I'm doing space fantasy, which, again, not a huge market, but I have to follow my passions when it comes to writing. I mean, why do a job? I could go do a job and make a lot more money than writing if I wanted just to make money. I do want to make a living from my writing someday, and I want to do it independently, but I don't want to write things I don't love. And I think there's a way to do that. I mean, you might have to be more creative, but I think there's a way. Yeah, Ava, I agree 1010%. Write what you love. And I think you can make the trend, to be honest with you. I mean, there's a lot of writers who are now doing really well who created their own trends. So you just got to find your audience is more key than writing to trend. I think finding people who like your brand of fantasy or science fiction or romance or mystery or whatever you're writing. So finding your audience. And that's, one of the reasons I do social media is to connect and to find people who like the same kind of things that I do. So hopefully we can share our creative energies. So I do have to get off of here after a while, but I wanted to do at least one more sprint. And I think maybe we could split the difference on this one. Oh, let's see. Wow. Yes. It does not surprise me that you like writing fantasy. All right, so I think we're going to do another maybe 20-minute sprint because that's sort of in between the 25 and the 15. That sound, yay, I'm proud of everyone too, honestly. I mean, I'm having a party here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Party hands. These are, jazz hands. I don't know, party hands. Jazz fingers. Jazz hands. Oh, and if you like writing sprints and you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, I do this every Saturday. I've been pretty regular for the last month and a half, and I think I'm going to keep it as a regular thing. So please give me a like and subscribe before you leave today. I would really appreciate it, and I really want to see you back next week for more adventures in writing and nerddom. All right. Thanks, Anna. I know you got to go, but I appreciate it. All right. We're going to do one more for 20 minutes. And I want y'all to take a swig of whatever you're drinking. Be it hot cocoa, be it hot tea, or be it hot whiskey. Is there such thing as hot whiskey? I think there's hot toddies. Okay. All right, y'all. Get those keyboards ready one last time. And I'm hoping that you kill it on the words. We'll do one more recap at the end to see how everyone did. And so I can give you either jazz hands, high fives, or some kind of celebration because you deserve it. Because we're going to do it one more time. Get pumped up, kids. Get pumped up. We're going to do it. Get pumped up. Oh, gosh, here we go. Keyboards ready. Get the first couple sentences in your head of what you want to write. And for the next 20 minutes, just write together. And don't let anything get your attention unless it's a crazy cat who's bothering you. But other than that, focus, focus, focus. We got this. 20 more minutes. You can do it. And Sprint. We are done. How did everyone do? Show me your numbers. Show me your numbers. Do, 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 do. Come on down. Like, it's Price is Right. And you are so excited because you got called on, because this is what it is. You guys have written over an hour together, and I am so excited for all the progress you're making. Show me your numbers, please. I got another half chapter edited, and I am super geeked. I really didn't think I would get anything done today. So thank you for the encouragement and being here to hold my feet to the fire, because I need some fire sometimes in my feet. Well, I'm happy for everyone. I hope, oh, look at that. Look at that. I hope you dug into that beautiful, hard scene to write. And I hope that you slayed it. Books with Kittens. I love your name so much. I'm always going to giggle a little bit with it, though. Proud and happy. Proud and happy. I'm going to do like a cheer. I'm not a cheerleader. I'm very bad at that. But I'm very excited for you. I'm going to learn how to do a tiny crown and give that to the people who do their last sprint and actually submit their numbers, because you guys deserve it. You totally deserve it. Okay, well, I will be doing this again next week. Like I said, like and subscribe. I really appreciate you stopping in. I hope it was encouraging. I hope it helped you get your numbers for today. And we're all in this together. I'm just so happy that these live streams are working out. And I'm happy that you're showing up. So have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you next Saturday around the same time, 4 o'clock. Be there or be square. Have fun. Keep writing. Keep writing. You know, if you're on a roll, you get that bad scene, just keep going. I'm sure there's other live streams going on. And if you want a longer one, leave a comment below too. I wouldn't mind doing longer ones if that would be helpful. Aw, thank you. I hope it's helpful. I hope everyone's enjoying themselves, because I'm having a good time. Having that outside force, I feel responsible, you know, when I set up these live streams, and I know I have to be there, and I will be there come hell or high water. And that keeps me honest, and it keeps me engaged and focused. And I have to report back every week to you guys and talk about my progress. So it's like an accountability partner. All right, ladies and gents, it is dinner time in Pam World. Oh, thank you. You know, thank you. Thank you for being here and encouraging me as well. I mean, please come back. And even if you don't have a rough scene to write, I love encouraging people, and I love seeing their progress, because it's so exciting. Yay. All right. Have a nice weekend. I will see you soon. Right on, right now.